last I heard from Bhabie, or however you pronounce her name, is when all them creep ass niggas, when she turned 18, bought all her OnlyFans. Like, the niggas that actually bought that shit, bro, you're actually fucking weird. Cause like the amount of money she just racked up, my nigga. Rack A's, bro, like, god damn.
Danielle Bregoli was the laughingstock of the internet for years after her appearance on the Dr. Phil show. Her presumptuous attitude, attention-seeking tactics, and accused appropriation of black culture just made people despise her. But it also got her filthy rich. Danielle's career was literally handed to her, but unlike most people who get 15 minutes of fame, she turned it into an empire. This girl was a child when her worst moments were being broadcasted to the entire world. Today, she has transformed into someone we barely even recognize.
She got a kid? No. She got a kid? Fuck. Who? Man, who the fuck this ugly ass nigga, bro? Fuck. Should have been me on that fucking pedestal, nigga. Who is this nigga, bro? Random ass nigga. Damn. Fucking up all the sauce. Damn, bro. Shit.
But it was all a part of the plan. On September 14th, 2016, Dr. Phil aired the 8th episode of its 15th season, which featured a 13-year-old girl from Florida named Danielle Bregoli. Danielle was seemingly a typical teenager whose rebellious and delinquent behavior reached a point where her mother
when Dr. Phil films
these,
right? How do you always like
skipping delinquent beat Danielle Bregoli? Danielle was.
Is this all staged or not?
Seemingly a.
With the camera in the house, who's recording? It's just like what?
A typical teenager whose rebellious and delinquent behavior reached a point where her mother could not control her, knife-wielding, skipping school, and stealing cars for a quick joyride. She even stole a crew member's car while the episode was being filmed. Despite Danielle's obvious pitfalls, people were also pointing the finger at her mother. Mom, my daughter is so out of control and provocative. Also, Mom allows daughter to install a stripper pole in her bedroom. But the biggest problem her mother had was Danielle's love for violence. She liked to fight. It's important to note that the show producers encouraged Danielle to be as rambunctious as she could on camera, because it's more entertaining. At one point, Danielle even challenged her own mother to a fight on the set, but she also challenged anyone else in the audience to throw some hands.
How about that? No!
Mobile games
no! The most infamous line, fucked up because of the ad.
Going big. Free Fire Max is.
Pause it. Nope.
Entertaining. At one point, Danielle even challenged her own mother to a fight on the set, but she also challenged anyone else in the audience to throw some hands.
Catch me outside! How about that? Yes, bitch! Yes! How about that? Yes,
Nobody wanted to go the rounds with Danielle, but these 6 words would drastically change her life forever.
Bro.
Her manufactured black scent that
tough.
she claims is due to her being from the streets made the phrase "catch me outside, how about that" sound like "catch me outside, how about dat." And I don't think I've ever seen something more viral in my life. Your parents, maybe even your grandparents, know about this iconic catchphrase. She became a social media sensation known as the "Cash Me Outside Girl." Danielle was used by boomers as confirmation bias to prove that Gen Z is a bunch of entitled brats. But even Gen Z was laughing at her because they knew she was their generation's jester. It was like this perfect moment where all generations, all walks of life came together to agree that the "Cash Me Outside Girl" was a joke. The Dr. Phil YouTube channel gained 8 million views in 1 month from the clip of Danielle's episode. To this day, the channel has accumulated over 200 million YouTube views just from Danielle's appearances on the show.
Okay, you see, now I gotta go do some investigating. Dr. Phil, right? Dr. Phil. Hey. Yup! Knew it. Still the top. Still the top. Yup. Cooked. Yup. If she wasn't there, bro, Dr. Phil would never got rest. Literally. It would never got rest.
But the crazy part is, Danielle didn't even know she was the laughingstock of the internet at the time. Dr. Phil had Danielle transported to the Turnabout Ranch after her episode. Turnabout Ranch is neither owned nor operated by Dr. Phil, but is an independent residential treatment center for troubled youth located in Utah. The ranch is a therapeutic program that aims to help teenagers and young adults dealing with behavioral and emotional issues. Danielle didn't get to experience her newfound wave of clout since she didn't have access to social media or a cell phone while in Utah. After she returned home, she opened social media and was shocked.
At first I didn't know how to handle it. I was just like, my instincts was to like cuss everyone out.
Go live, yo.
Since her Dr. Phil episode was the most successful episode of all time, it only made sense for
Yo,
his producers
that's crazy.
to
Imagine
bring her-
coming home after you got fucking exiled to a ranch. Coming home and you got all this clout. All these niggas went up. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that is insane, bro. The first thing I'm doing is trying to make a profit. Literally. The first thing I'm doing. After that, my nigga, I'm saying whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want. I'm making fucking music videos, nigga. I'm doing all this shit. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep that clout. What?
On the show. In February of 2017, just 4 months after her original appearance,
she came back?
she returned to Dr.
Yes,
Phil
sir.
to a studio without an audience where they discussed her time at Turnabout Ranch. She said her time there was fine before expressing that she was happy that she went. We would later
Wow.
find out that she
You got-
was lying, and her time at the ranch was much darker and more sinister than she was comfortable admitting. She
Damn.
also said that Dr. Phil was nothing before she came on the show,
Facts.
which prompted
That's
even more
facts.
people
That's
to
facts.
continue making
Kill
memes
on.
about the bratty
That is
child.
facts.
The memes prompted hip-hop
What is-
producer DJ Suede, the remix god, to make a song sampling her infamous catchphrase. Suede's trap beat titled Catch Me Outside sits at over 60
Damn.
million views on YouTube, but we realized the true power of the meme when this song peaked at number 72
On
on the
TikTok?
Billboard Hot 100. A meme trap beat
Was it because of
spent
TikTok?
3 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100. 2017 was wild. Danielle and
That's
her mother,
2017, yeah,
Barbara,
TikTok.
sued DJ Suede over unpaid royalties for the remix.
Tough.
Barbara alleged that the DJ and his manager exploited her daughter after they agreed to let them use her voice and popular catchphrase on the record.
Tough.
According to legal documents obtained by TMZ, Danielle accepted a deal where she would get half of the remix profits. However, Barbara
Damn.
alleged that DJ Suede refused to pay them their royalties. Suede
Wow.
responded to the lawsuit saying, "My team and lawyer already read y'all the contract several times for months, and we have everything on paper. How about that?" He added, shaking my
So,
head. 15
she
minutes
got
went by
finessed.
pretty fast, huh? Ironically, it was actually DJ Suede whose 15 minutes of fame that he got from Danielle was over, because
Okay.
the world was
I
about to
don't
be
know him.
introduced to Bad Baby, whose fame was about to last a whole lot longer than 15 minutes.
Yo,
But
hold
this
on.
break
Okay,
from
hold- before I even get into this, you know what I'm saying? Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me search it up. Okay. Yo, she got finer, bro. I can't lie. Damn, who is this nigga, bro? Who is this nigga, bro? Fuck! Who is it, bro? She looks like a goddess now, bro. Next to this bum ass nigga. Who is this? You know what? I'm not even gonna do it.
today's sponsor will only last about a minute, so hear me out. Have you
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
making
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
technical music competition? They were like, okay, done. They had on the radio aura. In January of 2017, music manager Adam Kluger heard Cash Me Outside on the radio and knew she could be a star. He reached out and arranged an appointment with Danielle and her mother. "I said, I want to manage you. Give me some time. I'll make you a star. I'll
Yeah.
make you guys rich. We want to make this thing happen." With no hesitation, they were like, okay, done. They had no clue what that meant. Kolger wanted to take advantage of Danielle's bad girl persona
Oh, you know
and
it.
take this villain, relentless, crazy attitude kid and just brand her as this supervillain. She's going to be the one that the kids have to hide from their parents.
When people like
Wanting
this
to find a
just
way to
speak
turn followers
bro,
into
bro,
money,
when
Adam's
people like this speak to you, bro, you should know, like, they're about to, like, construct you into whatever they want, bro. Because, like, a random nigga saying they want to manage you after they seen you have a viral one, yeah, nah, that's just not how it's going. Bitch, I'm my own boss. I'm my own entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Step back, please. Holy shit. I mean,
For the next 100 hours, I will be living with the most dangerous cartel in the entire
no.
world.
No. The hell?
Roof, the founder of a digital firm named Flute. Dan
is
came
that?
on board as Danielle's digital manager, booking live appearances and setting up sponsorship deals. The same week Danielle reappeared on Dr. Phil, she starred in Kodak Black's music video
Wow,
for
that's
Everything
tough.
1K. This video was literally just Kodak's song with Danielle flexing cash, wearing grills, and sitting on a
That put
Rolls
on the map
Royce
for real.
while mouthing Kodak's lyrics, which prompted the video to gain almost 50 million views. On her trip home from LA, Danielle boarded a Spirit Airlines flight where she and her mother got into a fight with a passenger.
Damn.
Is this the Cash Me Outside? Yeah.
Is this the Catch Me Outside,
But as
girl?
other camera angles were released, it seemed like the passenger was potentially the aggressor and Danielle was just defending her mom.
Yo, you're not gonna take no one's ass. You fucking wake up. You want to be black. You don't know nothing.
She just said
Danielle
hard
and her
R.
friends got into another fight with random people one Saturday night in Lake Worth, Florida.
Yeah. Ratchet ass bitches, man. Ratchet ass bitches, man.
Then in April, she was cited for possession of marijuana in
Damn.
Boynton Beach.
Cooked.
The 14-year-old was unsupervised, out of control, and on top of that, being ridiculed by...
Did I hear that right? A 14-year-old?
Then in April, she was cited for possession of marijuana in Boynton Beach. The 14-year-old was...
14? She had emotion at 14?
Was unsupervised, out of control, and on top of that, being ridiculed by random
No wonder
people...
niggas was like, no, bro, that's no wonder niggas was all crazy when, bro, her OnlyFans came out and, yo, that's crazy. Y'all waited 4 years. My nigga, y'all basically grown the bitch.
on the streets. It was a recipe for disaster. It also became increasingly obvious that her mother was no longer interested in helping Danielle once she realized she could make money from her daughter's delinquency. But despite her bad behavior, she was cultivating a real fan base through YouTube, where she uploaded consistent reaction videos showcasing more of her brazen personality that were generating over 1 million views per video.
That's tough.
If you had a child and a hoe tried you in front of them, what would you do? I would go to my car, turn on my car, put the air on in the car, strap my kid into their seat, and go beat the f***ing life out of that.
Her manager also knew that she had some rapping ability. And let's be honest, in 2017, at the height of the Lil Pump and Lil Xan era, you didn't need much skill. Plus, influencers like Rice Gum and Jake Paul were gaining unimaginable view counts on their terrible music. Colger proceeded to book studio time for Dan.
When that shit came out, bro, I don't know. Man, that shit was an era, bro. Can't lie. Shit was tough. It was tough back then. It was also shit back then, but it was tough back then, you know?
Danielle, but she was hesitant at first. I was like, I don't want to put these headphones on. I don't want to get in this booth. But then she had a change of heart. I was like, I'm prettier than all these people in here. I looked at the people in the room and I was like, I'm better than you. I can do this. I'll be fine. I won't look stupid. Soon she was in a meeting opposite Atan Ben Horan, the global head of artists and repertoire at Warner Music Group. Ben put together a team of 14 writers and producers to work on Danielle's first professional single, High Bid. They started her music rollout with a track called These Hoes, which peaked at number 77 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, making Danielle the youngest female rap artist to debut on the Hot 100. It also made Bhabie the third youngest solo artist of all time to chart on the Hot 100, behind JoJo and Stevie Wonder. The track's success led to Danielle signing a record deal with Atlantic Records. She then remixed Kodak Black's Roll in Peace and T Grizzly and Lil Yachty's From D to the A. But even her biggest haters could not deny her second debut single, High Bid, which reached number 68 on the Billboard Hot 100, while the music video accumulated over 200 million views since its initial upload. The song was eventually certified platinum less than 5 months later. Most people on the internet were calling her music trash, but the numbers didn't lie. Plus, she wasn't afraid of criticism.
She's low-key smart, okay? I'm not gonna say she's smart because she's a little bitch.
I'm a little bitch. I'm a bitch, but you're the one sitting in the busted ass chair with your busted ass forehead, with your busted ass face, and your busted room. So why are you coming for me?
Rappers like
back then that was roasting, bro. Can't lie. That was roasting and that shit was funny back then. But now that shit is just cringe. Little cringe. Lil Yachty, if you don't like Danielle, bro, you can damn.
Lil Yachty voiced their support for her career, which was followed by a collaboration titled Gucci Flip Flops that peaked at number 79 on the Billboard Hot 100 before receiving a platinum certification. Her string of success led to Bhad Bhabie receiving a nomination at the 2018 Billboard Music Awards for Best Female Rap Artist, alongside Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Over the next few months, Bhabie collaborated with artists like Ty Dolla $ign, YG, Lil Baby, City Girls, Charlie XCX, and Asian Doll. She announced her
what? When notice come out? What? Little babe. Whoa. A record label can get you a whole bunch. Bro, what the fuck? I didn't even know. I just know she bad as shit. My nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even keeping track of her stature. her abilities of getting whatever nigga she wants. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into all that, my nigga. I'm just seeing a pretty face. You know what I'm saying? But like, damn, you had rappers.
And in the USA tour across North America and Europe, where she sold out various 150 to 500 person venues in nearly every city she visited.
Wow.
But whenever she had some positive momentum,
All these
she
niggas
would
bought her
revert back to
OnlyFans.
her old self. In peak 2018 tomfoolery, Bad Baby runs into her arch nemesis Will Vicky,
Yep.
accompanied by the infamous Lil Tay for a good old-fashioned scrap. But all we got was high-pitched screaming and standing behind grown men pretending like they actually wanted to fight.
Come on, touch me. I want you to hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. If you hit me, I'll hit me. I'm right here. I'm right here. You
What is
at
this?
me, so you hit me.
What is Lil Tay doing there, bro? She's just a bystander.
You're so loud. You're so big and bad.
She did for the
This was
name.
huge news at the time, but this would not be their final battle. Danielle announced a 6-month deal with Copycat Beauty, getting paid $900,000 to promote the brand's products on her social media and music videos. She then signed a 12-episode deal for a reality show called Bringing Up Baby. The show premiered in February of 2019 on Snapchat as one of their many Snap originals. The first episode showcased her life behind the scenes and the hurdles she encountered amid her rise in the industry. This show reportedly earned over 10 million viewers in its first 24 hours. To compare, at the time,
You know
Keeping
how
Up with the
hard this is?
Kardashians was only getting 1.5 million views per episode. TMZ reported that Danielle made well over $10 million
Bro,
during
bro, the Kardashians, bro. That shit is a whole different ball game with them niggas, bro. You don't want to get mixed into that. Literally, like, my nigga, you fucking with one of them, bro. Your life is over, bro. You're signing contracts, you're signing NDAs, you're signing everything, my nigga, just to be with them, just for the clout, just for a little bit of clout. And then, bro, you see what happened to Ray J? They try to cancel my man's Kanye, but my man's too up in stature. Like, bro, stop playing, bro. I'm not dating no fucking Kardashian. Unless it's Kim. Literally, bro. Come on now.
2019 due to her reality show. And although many still saw Danielle as the snobby kid from Dr. Phil capitalizing on her 5 seconds of fame, the fan base she gained was undeniable. Maybe her fans saw her as a troubled teen who was misunderstood and taken advantage of as a child. Maybe they didn't see someone desperate for attention and rather someone who was unapologetically themselves. But there was no denying that she was still a loudmouth kid who always managed to find her way into trouble. At Cardi B's Fashion Nova launch party, Danielle decided to throw a drink of water on Iggy Azalea.
Wow. No. Yo.
Iggy seemingly had no idea what happened, nor did she really seem to care. It looked like Danielle pre-planned the attack while hiding behind her bodyguards and trying to make a spectacle, but Iggy did not cave. Danielle claimed that Iggy was talking crazy about her on Instagram. She was referring to a Shade Room Instagram post that asked, "Who is going to see Bad Baby on tour?" And Iggy commented, "Are you?" Iggy responded to the incident.
I get that this little girl has made a name for herself acting a damn fool on television and online, but I'm a grown up. I'm not about to waste my energy on.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Iggy Azalea is one of them. Like, she is top tier. Like, oh my god. Like, let me show y'all. Let me. No. Damn, God. Face card there. No makeup, man. Damn. You can't say she's not bad, bro. Like, you really just can't. You really can't, bro. If you say that, my nigga, you gay and shit.
On that shit, or be fighting a kid in a club.
Azalea handled the situation like an adult, just making Danielle look even more childish and immature. Danielle also had a habit of making drama about her when nobody was directing hate towards her in the first place. In an interview with People, Jermaine Dupri, legendary songwriter and record producer, expressed his disappointment with the female rap game. They all rapping about the same thing. I don't think they're showing us who is the best rapper. For me, it's like strippers rapping. While these comments triggered responses from several women in the industry, Baby specifically replied, "Jermaine Dupri can suck my been like 10 years since Bow Wow. Sit down." Since Danielle was on top of the game, she was able to run her mouth. She wasn't topping the charts, but her music videos and songs were still accumulating tens of millions of YouTube views. And she was consistently collaborating with every major industry rapper.
I remember that one. I remember that one. Yep, I remember that one.
Once her hype dies down. And as we approached 2020, people were getting really tired of Bad Baby. but they did enjoy seeing her get beat up by her biggest op, Whoa Vicky.
Whoa, they
A brawl
fought?
between Danielle and Whoa
They
Vicky
fought?
occurred during a recording session in Atlanta. TMZ got a hold of the footage from the fight where it seemed as though Vicky got the best of Danielle. Baby
Damn.
later took to social media saying, "Anyone who says I got beat up is delusional. This girl ain't hit me one time. She grabbed my hair and somehow ended up on top of me. The whole time my face stayed untouched." Every normal person observing this situation is wondering why these girls are hanging out with nothing but grown men who are filming them while they physically assault each other. But once Danielle posted a
What? Them niggas fucked. I can't lie. Them niggas fucked. That nigga that just showed his face, he fucked. The other nigga fucked.
video to Instagram wearing box braids, the conversation around her cultural appropriation finally needed to be discussed. People were noticing Danielle slowly transforming her image and accused
this
her
is her?
of blackfishing
She's tough.
because she was sporting traditionally black hairstyles and even
Oh, I remember this. I really do remember this. Niggas saying she was blackfish. Yo, I remember that.
darkening her skin to a point where some people might even mistake her as non-white. This
I
look
remember
Danielle
that,
is going
bro.
for is now considered
Bro, it
to
was
be the
this
nudist-
video. It was this video. Whoa, she looks stellar. Like, amazing right here. I don't give a fuck if she's black. My nigga, she's doing that to perfection. She's tough right here. I know it's affection, bro, but she is amazing. She's like a goddess. God damn. Damn. Shit.
standard in pop culture. However, for the longest time, black people, specifically black women, were demonized and ridiculed for their hair, skin, AAV accent, and all other physical features that they were born with.
AAV?
Now that black women's natural features are being praised in our society, white women like Danielle can just put on a wig, tan their skin, get
Damn.
lip fillers and surgical procedures to reap all the benefits of being black,
insane,
but
though.
also just transform
That
back into
transformation is
being
actually
white
kinda
whenever
crazy.
they want. Danielle addressed the criticism with an Instagram story.
To
To
all
all the
the-
black females that are saying my hair ain't meant for box braids, guess what? Y'all hair ain't meant to be straight, but y'all glue wigs onto your heads and sew Brazilian, Indian, and Peruvian hair, which is anything like your natural hair texture. She
damn.
then goes to deny the cultural appropriation and follow that up with, I love the way I look, plus your man agrees. And we all know I look fine AF with any hairstyle I do from any culture because I'm just that girl. I hope y'all bald-headed hoes stay up all night thinking about this. Every time she opened her mouth, it just got worse.
I don't act black. I don't know what you're talking about. Who wants to be black? I don't understand that.
After this
Plenty people, baby. Plenty people, baby. Stop playing with the race, man. What are you talking about? Who wants to be black? Bitch, I'm black. I'm happy. I will never want to be white. Get the fuck out of here. I can say nigga. Can you say nigga? Side eye. You know what I'm saying?
controversy, she remained pretty quiet until summer of 2020 when news
she's
broke
asked
that
to
she
chop her
entered
hair.
a rehab facility at an undisclosed location where she'd received treatment for a combination of things, including childhood trauma and substance abuse in the form of prescription pills.
Damn.
Her management team told TMZ, "We are very proud of Danielle for recognizing that she needed help and seeking it out." Following her release from rehab, Danielle continued her journey of healing and self-development when she posted a YouTube video breaking her silence about the Turnabout Ranch.
Dr. Phil, I'm going to give you from now till April 5th
Oh, shit.
to issue an apology, not only to me, but to Hannah and any other child that you sent to Turnabout or any other program like this. And if you don't, I'm gonna handle things my way.
Damn.
Danielle had played the villain character her whole life, and now she was starting to gain sympathy from the internet. Danielle was inspired to share her story after a woman named Hannah Archuleta came forward a month earlier, claiming that she was sexually assaulted by a staff member at Turnabout Ranch. Hannah was also sent to the ranch by Dr. Phil in 2019 when she was 17 years old. The Turnabout Ranch is one of the many wilderness programs that take place in rural Utah.
I can't lie,
If you watch
bro.
my video about Chet Hanks, who was also sent to a Utah camp, or if you watch the Netflix documentary Hell Camp, then you know all about the horrors of these programs. But if you
Bro, I can't lie, them ranches and shit, I really think they be doing some rituals and shit, bro. I promise you that, bro. They be doing rituals and fucking all this weird shit. I'm already knowing, bro. I can just tell. It's a whole bunch of white people with farms and shit. Old people trying to take advantage and shit. I'm already knowing.
If you don't know, wilderness therapy programs are a major part of the multi-billion-dollar troubled teen industry, which also includes therapeutic boarding schools and residential treatment centers. These programs are designed for adolescents struggling with issues like drug dependency, depression, poor grades, low self-confidence, ending thoughts, and eating disorders.
Wait, you go to a
the
ranch
idea
for
is
low
to isolate them in the
self-confidence?
middle of nowhere
Man,
America
it's not
to
that
remove
bitch.
them from their privileges, then provide therapy and give them wilderness
This
experiences
is
like
torture.
hiking,
Torture right
camping,
here.
or working on a ranch in hopes that it will allow them to recognize how good their home life actually is. However, these experiences mostly consist of doing manual labor for hours on end.
Wait,
And over the
what?
years, there have been hundreds, thousands of reports of staff members abusing, hazing, humiliating, sleep depriving, sexually assaulting, drugging, and doing some of the most horrific things to these teenagers. Danielle experienced and
Yo, I
witnessed similar.
feel like I really wish something like this would happen. Not, bro. What? No, but like I'm saying that shit. If somebody would actually try to sexually assault me, my nigga, do you know the amount of force in my fist that I'll put into your fucking face, bro? Like, you know the amount of force I would just gather up, bro? Like, you know, that's just not happening to me. No, I'm gonna catch you in the act. You're gonna get sent to jail. You know what they do to little kids? I mean, no, my fault. You know what they do to people that likes little kids in jail? I know you seen that video on Twitter. I know you seen that video on Twitter of that white boy, bro. They bullied that nigga, yeah. And then seconds later,
horrors during her time there when she was just 13 years old. But the worst of all was witnessing a murder.
what?
One morning I was cleaning up for breakfast, and one of the staff members was standing right next to me, and she had her walkie on her, so I heard everything. One of the kids, he had tried to steal a car or something. Everyone was screaming on the walkies like it was really crazy, and he ended up killing one of the staff members. They made all the
Damn.
kids that were at Roundy come down, and then they told us not to tell us anything. A day later, they have us all every kid that's at Turnabout.
Oh, that's
Round
just
also in a circle,
real.
And they're like, listen, there was an incident. I know some of y'all heard it over the walkies. Jimmy died.
And you would think that with such appalling accusations that Dr. Phil would denounce the Turnabout Ranch.
We don't have anything to do with what happens with guests once they leave the stage. I mean,
But he just played dumb. However, Danielle proved that Dr. Phil is in fact involved with the people he sends there after the show.
My mother signed a consent of release of information
Wow.
to send progress reports directly from Turnabout to the Dr. Phil show. So when you
Damn.
say you don't have any fucking
Cooked.
feedback from them, that is not true.
Cooked.
Danielle added that she doesn't believe that Dr. Phil is unaware of what really happens behind closed doors at the ranch. Plus, a murder did take place at this ranch. You would think that at the very least Dr. Phil would stop recommending it as a precautionary measure,
He's
but he
still-
continues to praise the ranch.
Wow.
we sent this
That's
young
weird.
woman
I can't lie, that's weird.
Turnabout Ranch, which is a very serious, responsible place for kids to go to get their values straight and get their heads on right. Try to be an emotional compass and point parents in a direction.
You got
What
to feel.
fucking direction
You
is that?
know this is
Sexual
hurting your
abuse,
image, right?
murders, and fucking torture? That's the direction? Oh, that's phenomenal. Start your to-do list, parents. Have your kid watch somebody get murdered, have them get sexually assaulted, and have them get tortured. They'll come out great.
Even if Dr.
God
Phil
damn.
is innocent, maybe he should consider investigating these facilities before using his massive
For real.
platform to endorse them, which is
Yeah.
why people conspire that he might have some sort of financial interest that benefits him every time a child is
Like,
sent to the
bro, hold on.
conspire that he might have
This is the ranch, bro. It's one house, a couple cabins. Like, bro, nah, gang. In front of a forest? Bro, come on, bro. A desert, my nigga? What are we doing, hiking all day? No.
some sort of financial interest that benefits him every time a child is sent to the camp. It was after this expose that the narrative surrounding Danielle's Dr. Phil episode and her whole persona
boosted.
started to change.
Yeah,
She was
okay.
13. Wow, this is 100% bad parenting on the mom's part. I feel
Wow,
like
now
Danielle
they
was wronged
switched.
her whole life. Also, she
I
was
hate
13
people like
years
this,
old,
bro.
and to be judged and hated like this instead of loved and nurtured on national television, that's just setting her up. All this time I thought this child was crazy. Now I realized it's her mom. Despite Danielle reversing her reputation to the public, Bhad Bhabie was broke. Nobody was interested in her music anymore. She had exhausted all of her antics to get attention, and she potentially burned bridges with people who could have helped her music career. Now she was only being seen as any other influencer on the internet. There was only one thing left to do to make a big bag. On April
OnlyFans!
1st, 2021, 6 days after her 18th birthday, Bhabie launched an OnlyFans account that earned over $1 million in revenue in the first 6 hours.
$24? $24 for Instagram pics. My nigga, she's not texting you, bro. You're texting the manager. Fucking loser. $24.
OnlyFans account that earned over $1 million in revenue in the first 6 hours.
That's
including over
insane!
$757,000 from subscriptions, $267,000 from message payments, and $5,000 in tips. Less than a month later, Bhabie claimed that she racked in over $50 million on OnlyFans before showing off her newly purchased $6.1 million home in Florida that she alleged.
Bro, no way this bitch is that stupid. Holy shit, hold on. I get it, you got 50 million, but damn. 6.8? You damn near burnt. For what? You know there's mortgage and shit, right?
Allegedly bought in cash. People were initially suspicious until she posted an income report with the caption, "Go cry about it." The screenshot showed a
Messages 255,000. Wait, no. One. That's 25 mil! 25 mil off of messages? Bitch, I'm downloading it right now. Stop playing. Stop playing. Tell that boy stop playing. Stop playing. Ding! Yo, stop playing.
a gross income of $52 million, with Bhabie taking home a net income of over $42 million.
That's
the main
crazy,
realization that people had from this was just how many thousands, maybe millions of people who had sexualized this child since she initially showed her
weird,
face on
bro.
the internet.
That's weird.
What do you think your situation was that like made you pop off like that?
Well, I was kept covered for so long, right? Like with the how they were making me dress and and I was young.
It's so
It was
creepy.
plotting, bro. It was
It's
grooming.
creepy, but at the same time, like I'm not one of them people that's like, oh no, pedophilia is fine as long as they're like a little bit older. Like no, like
Nah, bro.
no.
That's weird.
I still think it's weird, but at the same time, 18 is 18, and that's what they said it was, so that's what they said it was.
Danielle fully realized that it was because of her young age and being sexualized during her youth that allowed her to secure such a large fortune.
Like the news came out about how much money you made. People from so many different walks of lives that I knew.
Bro,
were
and you
like,
gotta understand,
I'm
bro.
getting-
When she released that, and then all these random niggas start subbing, bro. The niggas that thought she fell off, the niggas that like wasn't thinking about her no more, they came back. Yeah, they came back because even more blogs posted about it. That means she racked in more money. That means you probably subscribed. Fucking weirdo.
OnlyFans.
Her success inspired millions of women around the world to try and do the same. Unfortunately, almost none of them will even have a fraction of the success that Danielle had. Danielle admits that she doesn't think this career path is 1,000,000,000% okay, but she got rich off of it, so she was willing to justify it. Now at age 20, Danielle has secured generational wealth.
Yep.
She's done with the antics, done with the attention seeking, and done being made fun of on the internet. Now she is seemingly settling down with a man who is not famous, and they are expecting their first child in
Easy,
2024. Through all her controversies and antics, most people thought that she would end up broke, alone, and regretting her choices. Instead, she ended up filthy rich and settled down with a family. They laughed at her, but it looks like she's the one who got the last laugh.
She low-key did, bro. That's a fact. And, bro, I have no more, like, I'm trying to find something to say, but I really can't, bro. I'm just like, damn.